Everybody.
I just remember people, I could bring all those old pictures and all the old videos they used to take of him when he was taking a bath and looking under where the water's coming from and put his hands in there. He said, no, don't bring any of that. Katie's going to have all that stuff on a video thing. And I said, well, this is where I get to speak. He says, oh yeah, it's how long? I said, well, everybody's only doing like 6 or 7 minutes. I was with Andy last night. I said, Andy, how long's your speech? He says, oh, I'm up to like 6 or 7 minutes. I timed it. I got like 48 minutes, 82 pages of material here. But I did bring most of it, so I hope nobody's hungry. In case I couldn't do any pictures or videos, I kept up a lot of my whole life with all kinds of accomplishments, and I thought maybe let me do this tonight. I had my speech here all the time.
Look at that. I know.
Those of you that know Randall well know that he's an accomplished child. Some of you know he 4-pointed middle school, high school, college, blah, blah, blah. But what you don't know is some things from his past that we're going to talk about. Sixth grade, he got a B. We had a come to Jesus meeting over that one. No more B's, only A's, only A's. And you also might know that he had a brush with the law earlier in his life. Andy, you should have checked his background before you the acorn doesn't fall very far from the tree. I had a similar incident when I was young. I got caught playing with firecrackers, and the police were at my house, and they had that white sheet of paper in the car, and my dad's got me by the ear. The cops told him, all right, it's firing. I'm like, oh, I see. You know, he spells it out, tells my old man, can you handle this? We don't want to be bothered with stuff like this. And I was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. He turned around and hit me in the neck with a boot. And, oh, you know, I didn't know what a ruptured rectum was, but I ended up with one. Yeah, I was surgery later in life for it. And he got enough surgery, he says, now you got a record. He says, you'll never turn into anything, you're going to be a bum. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be a bum. So Randall comes home one day, 4th grade. And he's like, I'm like, what's that? And it's like, so I'm looking at it, I'm looking at this, and did you got ticket from the bike police? And he's looking at me and he's like, this is me. And he's thinking 3 to 5. And I stopped and I'm thinking, I've been 30 years for this. I said, nah, you got a record. His mom said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, no, just kidding, just kidding. So they did take all the barricades down and all the roadblocks, and Schomburg's the worst criminals been captured. So they did that. All right, I can't go through all of this. Some of you know Randall has quite a bit of a talent in math. I thought I'd give you a little background where that started. We did flashcards with him, and he was pretty quick. And we saw that, hey, there's something here. When they were riding in the car, he's sitting in the back seat, and the guy comes on the radio and he says, we got a math question for today's smart quiz question. He says, the question is, what is the product of 8 cubed? I'm driving, I'm like, he was pretty good at math. I used to call him Math Man. I said, all right, man, you're a math man. What's the product of 8 cubed? He's playing one of those Mario Kart things, and all of a sudden this is 512. So I'm driving. 20 minutes later, Dad comes on the radio and he says, okay, there's no answers to the math question today, the smart quiz question. He says, the answer to what is the product of 8 cubed is 512. I turned around. I knew that. They go, how did you know that? He says, Dad, 8 times 8 is 64, 8 times 64 equals 1,000. 32, 6, 48, carry 3, 5, 12. That's so hard. Okay. So how long have you been doing multiplication now, son? Well, I was just in first grade a couple weeks ago. It's not a little while, not bad. So I grab onto this, all right? So, oh, we're gonna have some fun with this. We want to have vacations around the plane. And I sit there with him, and it's okay, how much is 8 plus 8, 16. How much is 16, 16, 32? How much is 32, 32, 64? How much is 64, 120? We're going on and on and on, and all of a sudden these executives are looking over at me and they're like, hey, he's good. He's going to be good. But, I don't want to stop. So I'm going on and on and on. And I'm to the point that half Randall's brain just melting, and he's like, okay, 32,764,200. The guy next to me is like, okay, stop. He says, all right, he's good. He says, you're doing a good job with him. And that's really what it's all about as parents, is doing your best for your kids, making sure you set the bar high enough, When I was in college, they said, oh, the front, but when you jump as high out of the jar as, you put the lid. And in HR, there's some anchoring, it was always about expectations. Employees will do what they are expected of if you just clearly lay out the expectations. So I decided, let's set that bar nice and high here, So, as a dad, I was probably a little bit tough on Randall and Greg with always push them. At work, they used to have these motivational posters on the board, but they show these gazelles frolicking out in the jungle, and they show these lions kind of looking like, hey, which one do I want for lunch, And it would say, the slowest gazelle every day runs the risk of starving to death. And every day, the slowest lion runs the risk of not eating or starving to death. Now, the gazelle will get eaten alive. And at the bottom, I would say, so it doesn't matter in life whether you're a gazelle or a lion, when you get up in the morning, you better have your running shoes on. Look at it, it's like, oh, get eaten, It's like that joke about the two executives that are running down the street from the lion, and one stops and opens his briefcase, pulls out his tennis shoes and says, and starts putting them on, and the other says, what the hell are you doing? You don't run a lion. He's just like, oh, I just got out about you. So I wanted to make sure that Randall was prepared. That was kind of tough, I've never let him win any games in the backyard. I wouldn't let him win. If he played full in the basement, I would beat them. And, he's going upstairs, and he asked me one day, he said, man, how come you never let us win anything? I said, because life is tough. You're never going to compete. You're going to run the world, it's dog eat dog, you're going to eat or be eaten. It's all pay for performance. You gotta perform. You gotta win, you gotta get good at stuff. Train, learn, get good. I thought, well, all right, so free lunches. That doesn't work that way. So Randall took the advice about him. He started doing a little bit in school, wanted to be kept on the math team, scholastic, everything. I thought, well, there's no downside to this. It's great, they turn out good and turn out to be great kids. And one day he comes home from high school and he says, hey, Dad, I'm running chess. He says, I think I want to be part of the chess team. He says, you want to learn to play? He says, I'll play a game with you. I said, sure. I think I can still kick his butt, So he started to play. This is going to be another hard little lesson for him. I'll forget in a couple days. Well, even going back and forth, and I noticed I'm starting to lose all my pieces. And I'm getting in the corner here. He's got his rook looking at me this way, he's got a bishop coming this way, and I'm to the point I can't budge. I'm going back and forth with the pawn. He's batting me back and forth. I said, no, there's no fun. You're going to let me out of the corner here. He said, no, that's not going to happen. I said, come on, there's no fun. If you don't let me play, I can't earn the chance to win. He goes, well, he says, yeah, there's no free grades on. There's no free lunches. And It's Randall. Let me out of the corner. He looks up and says, Dad, life doesn't work that way. I thought, why you? All I've done for you all that time, this is how you're going to do me? You, what do we call it, grade?
Ingrates.
Ingrate, yes. That was my favorite word in growing up. You told me that. I remember that. Ingrate. I love passing out
Such a good
family
fun.
traditions like this. So heartwarming. But he won't let me win. He says, Dad, he says, you either get good at things and win on your own, or just you have to forfeit. It's forfeit. I'll show you, but I took that board game, I threw it all over the road. Then he brings some Monopoly companies there. We're doing a family game on Monopoly. We get to the point where it's every time we get a little movie or something. It says, we gotta quit. It says, well, all right, that's fine, but let's just say I won. We're like, what did you say? He says, let's just say I won. I said, you can't do that. That's arrogant. I said, you have money for people, friends, lovers, neighbors, friends. He says, John, I've got them, you can't say that. He goes, yeah, I can. He said, when I push the end, see what happens? Randall! I said, you can't do that. He says, Darren, it's a boardwalk, our place, I got hotels up and down this street, up and down this street. Every time you come by, you're going to land on one of the things you're going to have to pay up. This is in a matter of time, I'm going to wipe you out. Got it, created a monster. But he was, Andy said, I was at the bachelor party, Randy, a few weeks back in July. He said something about how good our kids appear now. He says, well, it's all how we raise them. And I said, well, that's true. I guess when mom and dad do their job, I look around the room, I see all the old game. I see the whole Luckowitz family, Sam, Vicky, the whole game. Everybody that was in those top 25 clubs and all the kids that did good and had great parents that did their job and family values were real good and they instilled all the good things. And I guess when both parents do their job, good things happen. I look at what I'm getting as a daughter-in-law here, and I look at somebody that never had daughters and never had a sister. Katie's like the female version of Randall Gregford. So I'm thrilled to death. When I look at what I see when I'm getting as a daughter-in-law, I think to myself, let's just say I know. And I hope for Andy and Pat and getting Randall as a son-in-law, I hope you feel the same way. You feel like you are. Good luck, kids.